This video by Intellipaat. In this video, we are going to talk about something that is not so commonly talked about. As this new year begins, a majority of the population, I believe, might have this on their New Year's resolution list. Yes, I am talking about better time management. With this, let's get into the video.
But before we begin the session, make sure to subscribe to our channel and also hit on the bell icon so that you will never miss an update from us.
The overview of this video is that first we will be talking about some of the myths about time management, a general introduction to time management, some of the challenges that you might face while trying to manage your time, and the strategies how to prevent it, and then some of the benefits. Let's look at some of the myths about time management. There are basically 4 time management myths that are very common strategies taught when it comes to improving productivity. While all of them have logical arguments and the concepts are potentially positive in some ways, there are also a lot of ways each statement can go very wrong. The first myth that we have here is that multitasking helps you get done more in less time. That sounds pretty straightforward, right? You prioritize your time just enough that you can do multiple activities at the same time, henceforth maximizing your personal productivity. Our social life or the society pretty much functions in this mode, and many people seem to believe that it's a necessary skill to possess. Well, studies indicate otherwise. The tasks we complete can take even longer while multitasking. When we shift our attention from one task to another, it can take more than 15 minutes for our brains to focus on a new task. We are doing so much at once that we are not paying attention to what is going on around us, and it is likely to lead to increased errors in all of the tasks that we are doing. You need to plan every moment. This is a myth many perfectionists struggle with and can be a challenging concept to grasp, especially if you have a time log in your planner. It is so tempting to fill in every space so that you have your entire day planned. But there is one critical issue many of us seem to forget, that when it comes to real life, the only thing that's constant in life is change. The third myth that we have here is you need to wake up early to be productive. This is one of the time management myths that proves extremely prevalent in our society. People often claim that if you wake up early and do extra work before the start of the day, you get done more. You feel more awake, refreshed, and productive. Well, it is great if you are a morning person. Then, the last myth that we are going to discuss is you need to push through energy slumps. This concept definitely holds validity, and you should not just turn on Netflix because you don't feel like doing your tasks. But with this myth, however, it's almost taking the concept too far in the other direction. It's not valuing the benefits of relaxation. Our brains need the time to rest and unwind instead of constantly thinking about work, and more work. Now let's get a little introduction to time management. So, time management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between different activities. Get it right, and you will end up working smarter, not harder, to get more done in less time. Even when time is tight and pressures are high, the highest achievers manage their time exceptionally well. It can also be explained as using the time available to you effectively in order to get the task done. Now let's look at some of the challenges that you might face while trying to manage your time. Okay, the first challenge that we're going to look into is low motivation. So sometimes finding the motivation to complete important tasks can be the first obstacle to good time management. For example, you might have experienced a situation when you have plenty of time to complete a particular given task, but you don't feel like doing so, and so it is left undone. The effort may seem to exceed your energy level on a given day, perhaps, or it might have to do with your enthusiasm level for a specific task. Do not worry, you are not alone. Finding motivation is a very common challenge, and thankfully, it is possible to overcome this time management challenge. Try identifying something about the task you feel unmotivated about that does interest you, and focus on that part of the project. You might also identify ways your task will help you reach a different yet related goal that is important to you. Next, let's dive into procrastination habits. Well, we are all aware of what procrastination is. But anyways, procrastination is the common experience of putting a task off until there is very little time remaining before a deadline. People may procrastinate for a variety of reasons, including habit, perfectionism, and be it unclear goals. Well, the good news is it is possible to conquer procrastination and accomplish your goals effectively. One way to address procrastination is to set a timer for a short period of time and begin working, telling yourself that you can stop at the end of the time if you no longer feel like working. Many people find that their momentum continues long after that initial work period and that they typically do not wish to procrastinate the task further. Breaking your objectives down into a detailed schedule can help as well by providing intermittent deadlines before the final one. Next, we have too little time. So, some people face the time management challenge of too little time to complete their goals. This may be the result of a multitude of necessary objectives, and those tasks may be equally important. This feeling may also have to do with a large quantity of less important and overwhelming tasks. If you feel as if you have too many tasks to accomplish,
Just a quick info, guys. If you are looking for end-to-end training of top training technologies, then we have a good news for you. Intellipaat provides online training programs on latest technologies in collaboration with world's top universities and MNCs. We also provide job assistance and interview preparation. The website link is given in the description below. Now, let's continue with the session.
and too little time to finish them, you might try giving priority to your to do list and eliminating tasks that don't have any real consequences if left undone. You may also try delegating tasks to another individuals or your team who you trust. Next up, we have not enough rest. Sometimes hardworking individuals sleep fewer hours per day or choose to avoid breaks in hopes of having extra time to be more productive. Reducing or eliminating time off may feel productive in the short term, but it usually makes you less effective due to the lack of rest. Productivity often increases with well rested energy. Well, if you can, rest when you need to and are able. You should try establishing a consistent sleep schedule to ensure adequate rest at night, and be sure to consult with a professional if you suspect sleep challenges that are medical in nature. Consider building breaks into your day to refresh your energy. Next up, we have lack of organization. Many people also find that messiness can impede their time management and productivity. Staying organized is often an important element of good time management because it helps you spend more of your time accomplishing objectives and less time switching between tasks or searching for items. You should try keeping a to-do list to organize your tasks or using a physical or digital planner to organize your agenda. Consider reorganizing your physical space to streamline your workflow. Clutter can sometimes impede your productive time management, so you may wish to spend some time each day tidying your workspace. The last challenge that we are going to discuss is multiple distractions. Distractions such as too much socialization, electronic devices, and less important tasks can sometimes get in the way of strong time management in the workplace. Many of these kinds of distractions are common enough that they are easily overlooked, and it is possible to not even notice that they are distracting you from your productivity. To increase focus and decrease distractions, try tailoring your workspace to your own preferred mode of focus. Distraction proof your workspace by using indicators that you are working, such as a set of headphones or even closing your doors if it is appropriate for your company culture. Consider placing your phone or some other electronic device across the room, silencing it, or turning it off completely if you have another way to receive essential information. Try building structured breaks for these activities into your day. Now let's look at some of the strategies that can help you overcome those challenges. By planning out each day, prioritizing your tasks on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, not to multitask, removing distractions, using time management tools. And now let's look into the benefits of time management. At first, we have increased productivity. Once you master time management, you will be better equipped to finish tasks or projects more quickly, hence increasing your productivity. You may notice that you are completing a task in less time and stressing less about deadlines. By following a calendar, tracking deadlines in management software, or keeping a to-do list of impending deadlines, you can better plan your work around those deadlines. Next up, we have a good reputation. When you keep up with your work and remain on schedule, your coworkers and employers are likely to realize they can rely on you and hold you in higher regard. You can become known as a person who does not procrastinate or put off tasks on others before completing them yourself because you are not confident about accomplishing them. A positive reputation in the workplace can lead to career advancement, increased earning potential, more responsibilities, and overall better workplace satisfaction. Next, we have improved focus. Learning to manage time effectively can improve your focus while you work. Dedicating a specific amount of time to a project or task prevents you from juggling too many responsibilities at one time, since every task has its own time slot. Time management also allows you to schedule daily tasks in an environment where you can be productive and stay focused, getting closer to your objectives. A large part of time management is making goals for yourself. When you develop a pattern of setting small goals and then reaching them, you can reduce the time it takes to reach such goals. You can apply the same technique of breaking goals into smaller tasks even as you set bigger goals over longer periods. More confidence. Practicing time management can boost your confidence through positive self reinforcement. When you complete a schedule of tasks or a small list of goals every day, you can feel satisfied by accomplishing tasks and become more confident in your working abilities. When your work is going well, you can feel more fulfilled by the work you complete because doing each task feels like accomplishing a goal. Next is better work relationships. Time management can help you build workplace relationships. If you manage your time well, others will know they can rely on you and might even develop their own time management skills. If everyone in an office practices time management and maintains effective communication, there will likely be fewer opportunities for workplace conflicts. That's it for this video.
Just a quick info, guys. If you are looking for end-to-end training of top training technologies, then we have a good news for you. Intellipaat provides online training programs on latest technologies in collaboration with world's top universities and MNCs. We also provide job assistance and interview preparation. The website link is given in the description below.